Hey
guys, what's going on? Nami here. Welcome to another series of Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue with the semi-final number 2 of the EST 2026. This is season 2 already of this very nice new format of Starcraft tournament, and it's been turning out great. We have big names showing up right from the beginning here, and some players have already been eliminated. By the way, this entire EST series, I have access to the replay files. So if anyone out there who are creators of Blades, which means you donated $15 in latter days, if you send me an email saying I'd like to receive the replay file of that particular game that you casted, and if I have it, I will go ahead and share it to you. I usually have all of the replay files of the games I cast these days. But anyways, we'll be having the game between Jaedong and Hero. As customary in the EST, we will have the first map being New Sylphid, which by Jaedong spawning at the 12 o'clock position, and Hero going to be at the 8 o'clock position. And it looks like right from the get-go it's very similar. No, it's not similar, because Jaedong team, I believe, he went for 9 pool, whereas Hero has gone for 12 pool and then into expansion. So Jaedong is going to have faster zerlings. He might take up to lair faster, but if Hero can hold out and survive long enough until Mutas, then he's gonna have his 2 gas to work with. And let me remind you that the winner of this series will play against Soki in the final. Soki has been practicing hard. He has been trying to wage a comeback, and let's see if that is going to be successful or not. Let me just quickly maybe show you some relevant information as the zerlings are making their ways across the map. Looks like Jaedong, with his early aggressivity, is gonna make some marks here. 4 zerlings from Hero defending against 6, and more coming. Okay, there's gonna be 6 on 6, and drones are coming out to support. Okay, the angle is quite good for Jaedong, but he's gonna lose a lot of zerlings due to the drone support functions. I'm not so sure if Jaedong has gone for zerling with speed. I think he might have invested in that because his gas started much earlier, but now his gas count is kind of low. And now these zerlings are gonna get pushed back, and as you can see, this build is so much better for Hero. He's gonna have plenty of drones to mine minerals. I guess he's gonna stay here. There's gonna be lair coming up as well, so very much not that far behind by Hero, but Jaedong would definitely have a faster Spire and faster Mutas. Now the question is, will Hero just play very standard and wait to get into Mutas, or will he make a crap tons of zerlings and try to bust Jaedong's front door and force a sunken? Because this map, you have you have a small choke, but it's on same elevation, so it's quite tough. Looks like Jaedong is making a lot of zerlings, and they have speed now, but we do have that overlord right here by Hero to spot the zerlings movement. He has seen, I think, something like 8 zerlings, and it will give Hero enough time to pop new lava into zerlings and maybe put a few drones into the defense. There you can see the zerlings arrive. Hero doesn't have zerling speed. He's gonna try to hold here. One zerling trying to get into the main, but Hero blocked it successfully, and now he's gonna have enough counter zerlings. So I don't believe this build at all is gonna work for Jaedong. He will just try. Now the question is, what about the timing of the Mutas? Because if Jaedong plays it right, he can make Scourges first, and then he can come out and snipe the other guys' Mutas. Usually it is a kind of a mind game, right? Because a player in Jaedong's position right now would think about making Scourges first, and then Hero would counter that by making Scourges himself, so he doesn't lose anything. And then the next wave of forces, it is going to be Muta. So if Hero plays his card right with a right mind read, he's gonna be able to actually not lose any mutas. But 2 zerlings with speed are in the main. Drones are coming off the side. I think okay, looks like zerlings from Hero are going to the wrong locations, but 1 drone snipe zerling is gonna be backing out now. Something else loose on this side of the map here. Another zerling is attacking. Looks like Hero is falling apart or what. He need to micro hard enough. He is losing a few drones. He loses 2 drones, but now massive zerlings from Hero. Mutas are already starting to fly across the map. What is Hero making? I guess Hero will be making some Scourges to counter this, but looks like drones are falling fast and getting pushed back. They're trying to run away. 1 drone snipe, 2 drone snipe. They're trying to get sent across the map. What is this? What is this crazy destruction and chaos here? Now Jaedong with 4 Mutas, but Hero's got his own counter Muta, so I believe this game is going to be heading into Heroes' favor. Heroes holding his map and not even losing an overlord as well. Now Hero is on 2 hatcheries. He's got to be able to make Zerlings faster. He has not yet made Zerling with speed because his gas is later, and he actually has not exploited the second extractor. He's just going for 1 extractor, and now Zerlings from Jaedong is going to try to go for counter-attack on his side map. But before that, he need to hold. He need to hold this attack here. Drones are going to be falling. Scourges are trying to land a few shots. Looks like good micro though, but the Zerlings from Hero are coming across the map. We have Zerlings from Jaedong as well, counter-attack on the center map. Zerlings from Hero are more in number. I believe Jaedong will lose, but Jaedong is gonna be able to actually triumph in the main base because the resupply route is much faster. Drones are falling fast. Oh my god. But I think it's gonna be impossible for Jaedong to win because he loses every single drone, whereas Heroes to have the 2 hatcheries to work with. Who's got money? Looks like Muters on Muters action here. It's gonna come down to elimination, and Jaedong might hold. Jaedong is gonna hold here inside the main base. Both players are playing for elimination, but the Spire is gonna be falling inside Jaedong's base. How the hell does Jaedong hold this? Insane counter-attack offensive, and now there's Spire losing from both sides. I think Hero might lose, but now the Spire has gotten sniped on this map. There's gonna be some Scourges getting made now. No more money to make any drones. The Zerlings might actually try to come into an attack, and Zerling on Zerling action once again. Scourges are coming out. We have some, and we have a single drone hiding. He's gonna of course try to make an extractor at some point in future. Mutuals are just gonna be waiting on the other side until we can actually have enough, and more Mutuals coming out. Once again, we're gonna be having elimination tier. Zerling's gonna come across the map. We have a single Mutas, and from Hero he is actually able to snipe one of the other guys' Mutas, but Jaedong still hold with 2 Mutas remaining, and I guess that is gonna be GG. Nice game down to the wire, and let's move on to the second set between Jaedong and Hero. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this series so far, with Minecraft, bye bye.